What's going on, YouTube? As you can see by the title, this is my seasonings review. If y'all know your girl Diaz, and you know that I am a big fan of seasonings. I pretty much buy any new seasonings that I do see out. So this is just two more that I added to my seasoning collection. So I wanted to share them with you guys. So this is my Spanglish Asadero Mexican barbecue. And that's what it has. It has chipotle, lime, and spices. It's a Mexican barbecue, so I expect it to have that little barbecue kind of flavor mixed with some Mexican spice. So I'm anxious. I have not, y'all can see, I have not even opened it yet. Okay, I am going to try this when I do my first cookout for the year, which is probably going to be maybe tomorrow. And then I got the Spanglish Asadero all-purpose seasoning, and this has the sea salt, garlic, chili, and citrus. Again, I have not tried it. It is unopened, but I'm anxious to try it because, like I said, I'm a big seasonings person, so I love to try different seasonings. If I don't like it, then I don't like it. But I think, in all honesty, I think this is something that I'm going to like because I like the garlic and, you know, chili kind of flavor. I did also I bought the Kinder's ancho chili, which I've had that before, but I was getting low on it because I use it for a lot of stuff. So basically my chili, I usually do maybe like 2 tablespoons I put into my chili, but you can use it with anything. It doesn't necessarily just have to be chili. You can use it with pretty much anything. It just has that little spice kind of thing to it. And when I make my chili, I don't like to make my chili boring. So I do, you know, like the tomato paste, tomato sauce. I do the ground meat. I do kidney beans. I do the chili seasoning. I do the ancho chili, which is like a liquid. It kind of looks like red pepper flakes inside of it, but it's liquid. I'm trying to think of what else I put in mine. And then I do like my other seasonings. You know, like my Italian seasoning. I do garlic seasoning. Obviously the noodles, but when I make my chili, I make the noodles and I kind of do it separate. I don't put the noodles in with my chili, even though, like, if you do it that way, it makes you fuller faster because of the noodles. But some people don't like that. So what I do is I make 2 pots. I do the one with the noodles in it, and I do one with the chili in it, and then if somebody wants to add it in together, they can. And then I also use garlic bread. Garlic bread with chili is the best. The best. I'm also a big fan of, like, taco pizza, so I make that. But, however, the only thing I don't like about the mini pizza crust is when you take them out, I use my roller and I flatten it and make it a little bit bigger. It still puffs up a lot. So it kind of makes like almost like a deep dish taco pizza, which I don't like. I like the thinner crust. So I did try the taco pizza with tortilla shells, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I did the taco shell, and then I heated up the refried beans, and because it's easier to spread on there when it's heated up, because it spreads easier. Without it being heated up, it's kind of like chunk. But I did the refried beans down, and then I did the ground meat, and I did cheese, and then I did black olives. I put that in the oven, and then when it came out, I did my lettuce and tomato and the salsa. Perfect. It is perfect. If you guys have not tried that, make sure you guys go try it. And I actually might try some seasoning when I do my Big Mac smash. I think they call it a smash burger. But you do like the taco shell and you spread the ground meat on it, and you put it down in a pan and then you flip it over. And the only thing I don't like is that when you make a burger, what do? You cook one side, then you cook the other side, right? This one, they don't do that. Like they cook it on the one side, and then they just flip the tortilla shell over, so the tortilla shell is down in the pan, and then they just add all the toppings on it. I'm like, but the other side isn't cooked. Like, it's not really cooked fully. You can't cook a burger just on one side. You flip it whenever, even if you're cooking on the grill. Sorry guys, there's just a lot of traffic right now going past my house, so I was just kind of making sure to see who it was. But yeah, so I'm going to try that, but I think what I might do is I might just make the burger bigger, because, you know, whenever you make a burger, 9 times out of 10, it shrinks up a little bit. So I have smaller taco shells, so what I might do is just make the burger a little bit bigger, so when it shrinks up, then I could just put it onto the taco shell when it's fully cooked, and then just add the toppings on it. I think I might do that. Alright you guys, this is my seasoning video that I did. These were actually, I got these at Sam's Club. They were $5.99, which wasn't a bad price because I don't add a huge amount of seasoning. Like, I see these other YouTubers that when they make their food, they're like, oh, don't be generous with the seasoning, just blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you would be buying seasoning like every week. I'm not doing that. I add just enough for the flavor. Especially whenever you're trying out different seasoning, or, you know what I mean, like you could have other seasoning that's in with the pot that you're making. You don't want to add too much of just seasoning. So, I'm getting out of here. It's starting to get a little bit cold now. It was supposed to be like 60-some degrees today, which it was earlier today. And when the sun came out, it was really, really nice. But the sun just started going down a little bit. So, obviously it's going to start getting colder. And then tomorrow, I think tomorrow is supposed to be like 50-something, and it's going to rain. So it's going to make it colder because whenever it's nice outside, it always rains. But fingers crossed that we don't get that snow, because I don't want it. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I will talk to you guys in the next video. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys have tried this before, because obviously it's a new seasoning that just came out. But if you guys have tried it before, let me know what you guys thought of it. If it is it good, what kind of stuff do you put it in? You know, and I will go from there. But if you guys haven't tried it, let me know if you guys are interested in trying it. Yeah, and if you guys do, make a video and tag me in it, shout me out in it. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Enjoy the weekend and be safe.